brothers!
In the previous episode, I briefly discussed what happens when the player leaves the playable area. We are close to the jail block of the Corpus Frigate, which adds another prize for our curiosity. What happens if you can enter the jail block without activating the door leading in? This door triggers various things. Most importantly, if the current mission is an alert, opening the door will start the hostage's execution timer. One of the easiest ways to escape the map on foot is to bullet jump straight upwards in an ascending elevator, though the operator's void dash is also an effective, easier method. Above the map, care should be taken. The ceiling is subject to backface culling, which means it is difficult to see where it is possible to stand. One wrong step will send the player back into the room, or out of bounds. Use of the map for navigation is critical. Here we are, the jail block. Usually, there are 4 wardens, and a few grunt soldiers milling about. This is where Rescue 2.0's difficulty comes in. Normally, if a warden detects you, or evidence of an enemy, like gunshot sounds, they will use the nearest console to begin killing the hostage. The challenge is to either retrieve the hostage stealthily, or to assassinate the wardens before they can reach a console. Here, though, it seems to be a moot point. Pressing the button to enter the room spawns enemies here. No button, no enemies. Predictably, this makes Rescue 2.0 insanely easy. However, this depends on there being an elevator within commute of the jail block. This was something of a providence, and not something the average player should rely on.
Thank you, Tenno.
Worth remarking on, though, is Warframe's definition of rescue. It relies on 2 things. 1, is the hostage alive and not bleeding out? 2, are all players at extraction?
I'll watch your back.
Despite the Lotus's instructions, it is safe to abandon the operative, so long as all players extract before the operative is wounded. Of course, for a Loki Prime, or even a Vault, the margin between rescue and extraction is so brief the mission is a capture with more pomp and circumstance. This should not be attempted by slow frames, like Rhino, or anyone with a hobbled dragon key. I'm sure the hostage has arrived waiting for them.